I would like to give a few very heartfelt thank yous out to a group that made today very possible. I want to thank American Sanitation, who is our stage sponsor, and t-shirts. We have those for sale over there under the Platinum Connect tent. They're $20, and we hope that all those money goes back to our Lift organization, so we hope you enjoy those. We want to thank Platinum Connect. They were our bag tournament sponsor. They're also doing the raffle. So you can see the boards there against the front of the Elks Building. Tickets are on sale up until 6 o'clock when we name the winner. They're $5 for one ticket and $20 for 5, so a really good deal. We want to thank Morning Glory for the 9 Square competition that's going on down at the end of the street. Bandy's Medical Center, who sponsored the Kids Zone, which is back in the shaded area. We want to thank American Legion, Backcountry Winery, who is here now, and Chicago Style for all the wonderful tasty treats and beverages to help keep us cool today on this hot day. I want to thank John Hawkins for the use of his flatbed trailers for our music stage for later tonight. I want to thank Eric Hansen and Dane Varner for all the sound equipment. These guys are rock stars when it comes to helping us with this stuff. We want to thank Deacon Garvey, who did the Platinum Connect boards, and also for the use of his personal boards. Scott Henderson, who's been our amazing Master of Ceremonies today and keeping that bag tournament going. Scott, thank you very much for your talents today. I want to thank the planning committee. We had Ann Blankenship, Ketta Luberstedt-Arges, and Tanya Jensen, who worked with our board to put on our event today. And we also want to thank the Webster City Community School Districts for the 9 Square frame. And last but not least, we do want to recognize the City of Webster City. They provided us with a water bottle filling station as well as picnic tables and trash cans. And you can see that it takes a lot of people to put on an event like this, and we're very grateful. Lastly, though, I want to thank all of you. I know you can be anywhere right now, especially somewhere nice and cool, but you're out here with us braving the heat. And as a result of that, we are streaming live on Facebook, and we are videotaping our program today, so others that couldn't be here will still be able to hear our message. We also want to thank all of you for your past and support of our events, and look forward to seeing you guys more in the future. You know, we all have a few things in common. We're all residents of this area. Most of us are raising our families here. We want to see the current condition of our downtown improved, and we want to have more events like this that really bring community together, get you connected with your neighbors. The LiftWC nonprofit was formed by a group of residents that want to make a positive impact on our community, and specifically our downtown district. We are working to rehabilitate the Elks Building, which is actually the last historic building of its structure in our county, and we want to get it back into this amazing space that it once was. I'd like to take a quick minute before I go much further and recognize our board. It is their vision, their hard work, and their passion for this community that is starting to move the needle, along with all of your help. Currently, I am serving as chair, and those that don't know me, I'm Darcy Swon. Lindsay Henderson, and she's going to be up here in a few minutes. She's our vice chair. We have Zach Cheezick. Zach's under the Platinum Connect tent there. He's our treasurer and our legal counsel. Make sure that we're doing things right. Shannon Swan up here in the front. She's our secretary. And John Hawkins is over here in the rabbit skin hat. And then Jake Kulis. And Jake is right here. So that is your LiftWC board. So a little background for those of you that aren't very familiar with this building. You've just seen it and drove by it. But from 1908 to 1983, the Elks Lodge served as a premier social gathering in Greater Webster City. And when the Elks is dissolved back in 1983, the building actually went back to the bank. And by the time we took possession in April of 2019, it had seen several different businesses in this space. There was a hair salon, several different bars, but it mainly sat vacant and was used for storage for over 20 years. So why is this project so important, and why does it matter? Well, the Elks Building is really serving as the catalyst for downtown revitalization. This building will assist us with building our community, and I have to refer to a quote that Jake Kulis shared, and I know our board's probably getting tired of me sharing this, but When we were interviewed, right when we formed our group, they were asking us, why do you guys care and why are you doing this? And Jake had a beautiful statement. He said, I want to see the lights back on downtown at night. And you know, he's absolutely right. We want to see more businesses open and provide more opportunities for our residents. The proceeds generated from the events held in this building will be reinvested into our community to help with community improvements and through the form of things like grants, microloans, programming, and even revitalization of other buildings. The venue will draw people downtown for events, which will cause a spillover effect on the rest of downtown. So you may have someone come in from out of town who may do some shopping, go out to eat, and then come to an event at the Elks Building. Or they may go to the movie and say, hey, we're not ready to go home yet. They're having live music down at the Elks Building. Let's go down there. This building will also help us enhance the downtown's aesthetic appeal through its scale, beauty, and function. It will help us attract new businesses as tenants. So we have space on the main floor and in the basement, and that will contribute to the downtown tax district and help us create more jobs. It will also help us create partnerships as we utilize the services of local businesses. So for instance, we are not going to provide catering to any of the events in this building. We're going to utilize our local businesses to do that. And that will help them in turn. You know, I really look at this building, and I say this a lot, it's the stone in the calm pond, because it's really that ripple effect of what this building is going to help us do that is so exciting. And of course, we can't ignore that many of you have memories of this building, or you know someone who does, and you don't want to see this building just sit there. You want to see it back in use. So a quick timeline. So LiftWC acquired this building in April of 2019. Many of you remember Junk Fest that year. We opened up the building. We had cleaned it all out in 6 weeks. We had over 22,000 pounds of scrap metal we removed from that building. That was a long 6 weeks. We also held various multiple fundraising events. We had, you know, the Junk Fest, as I mentioned. We did some live music. We held our first block party back then. We also had 2 programs that we had in the building, and we donated to local causes. We really believe in giving back. We made donations to the trades program in the high school and to AIDS for the community kitchen. We partnered with the American Legion on the block party. We helped with downtown trick-or-treat and Christmas downtown. In the fall, we started working with a company called Ask Studios for the facade design and rehabilitation, and we held our Taste of Fall fundraiser. 2020, COVID. We started working with RDG Planning and Design for interior work while the outside facade was being done. Because it was termed a federal project, we couldn't get inside the building, so we were behind the scenes working to move forward with the interior. And we also utilized community development block grant funds to get that building tuck-pointed, new windows, front door, and roof. In 2021, you saw us active in Rag Ride, right? We provided all the local music for that. We held our Taste of Fall fundraising dinner out here in the street. And phase 1 of that building project was officially completed at the end of 2021. And here we are, 2022. We're kicking off our capital campaign today. And then we're going to get to work on the inside of that building. I also want to note that we recently partnered with the City of Webster City on a mini pitch soccer field. Like I said, we believe in giving back as an organization. We hope to have the building, our plan is that it'll get completed sometime in 2024, and we'll be able to open the doors for business. So just how much does this project cost? We get asked this all the time. The total project for that building, including the tuck pointing and all of that, was $3.2 million. We have already secured funds of $1.12 through grants, charitable donations, and in kind. So that leaves us with $2.1 million in remaining project costs. We're expecting to raise, or hoping to raise, about $1.38 million in charitable donations and fundraising, and conservatively are looking at about $720,000 in grants and tax credits. But we do have a great opportunity to not have to raise 100% of the $2.1 million. We'd only have to raise 60%, but we need your help to do it. And this would greatly assist us with fully funding this project and getting the building open sooner for business. So this time I want to call Lindsay Henderson up to share more about this opportunity and grants in general.